Hello lovely people, back for another room tour. This isn't the room tour I was planning to do because I actually have planned to stay in a different hotel. Found this one for cheaper. Already done a room tour on a Cocoon 2 room, but this time I am in a Cocoon 1, which means it's a single bed, and I've just entered my room and found that it is also an accessible room. It's a disabled room, so I thought I'd make this video anyway in case you are conscious or you want to know about what it's like in a accessible Zedwell Piccadilly Cocoon 1 room. So let's get into it and do the room tour, and I'll be back in a whole 2 seconds. Okay, firstly I know that's not my, it's not my normal saying, but there we go. So yeah, I have just checked in and got my room key. Fun fact should we say, about if you come to a Zedwell, when you book through hotels.com, you don't get the confirmation number. It asks you to put in after you put in your surname. So yeah, I booked this very last minute, like 2 days ago, because where I was going to stay was a lot more expensive than this, and so I thought, you know what, this is actually quite central, I'll stay here. I've never tried a Cocoon 1 room. Normally when you check in, or any other time I've stayed at a Zedwell, when you check in you are greeted with a choice of where you want to be in the hotel. They'll be like, these are all the Cocoon rooms in your specification, click one, that's your room. This one just gave me this room, which I'm not complaining about because I don't know one from the other anyway. But I've just walked in and discovered it is also a accessible room, which gives it a little bit of a different vibe. If you've ever seen one of my Zedwell room tours, of which there'll be 2 on this channel by the time this video goes up, there'll be one for this hotel, the Piccadilly, and there'll be also one for the other Zedwell in London, which is Tottenham Court Road. And you kind of normally walk into the room and there's the same kind of look. There's usually like nice lighting and such. Walking into this room has been slightly different, but still it's a bed. I only really need a bed, somewhere to go to the toilet, somewhere to shower, so I'm okay. Right, enough of my face. Let's turn around, let's do the tour. So first you've got the front door. Next to it are the controls. These are my controls that I'm used to. Light switch, obviously, and then the air conditioning, which is working. If you want to know why I'm saying that, go and check out my Tottenham Court Road one. We had a whole ordeal. Then I'm going to flip down the camera and you can have a look at the rest of the room. So here we are. This is the single bed with access on both sides. I'm not going to show you around the corner because I've already dumped my suitcase around there. But that is the single bed. It does move a bit, which is slightly worrying, especially if you were trying to move from, say, a wheelchair into the bed. But anyway, so red cord on either side of the bed, also cancel buttons in case, like me, you pull it by accident or whatever. 2 higher level plug sockets, both with USB. 2 lower level plug sockets, both with USB. A mirror. Hi, do you like my yellow trousers? I have just gone to see Operation Mincemeat for a second time and put these on this morning, and then I was like, am I going for an Operation Mincemeat curtain vibe? But anyway, here's my trousers. Then going around, we've got 2 hangers here. There's also 2 up next to the front door. And then in here is the bathroom, which I've yet to find the light switch for. which makes me slightly nervous because knowing me, I'll pull the wrong button. But also in regards to accessibility, when you pull the door to, there is a handle and then there's a pull handle as well. And also a lock on the door. It's a single room. Anyway, right, let's see if I can find the light switch. Maybe, there's got to be one, right? Is it by the door? 2 seconds. It's by the main door. Interesting design or design situation. So anyway, you walk into the bathroom. You've got a sink with a mirror. The sink is obviously low for accessibility reasons. There is the mirror above it. There is also a secondary mirror here. Turning around, you've got the bin. You've got the toilet. Forgot the word for that right then. And you also have the shower with a shower curtain around it. The shower can be moved up and down. There is also a seat down here. This is a whole new experience for me, Zedwell wise, because if you have ever visited a Zedwell before, normally you walk into the room and there's just like a pane of glass in between the sleeping area and the washing and toileting area, the bathroom if you will. And obviously this is different because it's actually got a full-on door. Interesting. But yeah, that is the end of the room tour. I do not plan to make this into a how I slept review because I have one of those for the Cocoon 1 room, no, Cocoon 2 room. This is a 1 room, very confusing. So unless anything spectacular happens, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it and I hope you come back for more. If you have any other questions related to the room or anything about this hotel or Zedwell's in general, I'll try my best to answer. Turning you back around, I feel like I always mention this, but it's always something to be aware of. That is quite a soft bed, okay. But if you do stay at the Zedwell and you plan to leave luggage behind, which I always do, they do have a £10 all-encasing luggage holding fee. I arrived into the hotel just after 1:30, and I was like, I'm not sure if I can check in early or whether I can leave my case behind, and was informed, I feel I already knew this, but I was informed if I wanted to check in at 1:30 I'd pay £40, which I didn't really want to do, or I could leave my case and that would be the £10 that I paid. And I plan to leave it with them on Thursday evening when I leave this room. But yeah, that is my general thoughts and feelings on this room. Like I said, I don't plan to tell you how I slept in it because I generally sleep the same in Zedwell's, which is mixed. But yes, any questions about these kinds of hotels, then let me know in the comments down below. But I need to stop yammering on and get my butt into gear because I need to go and be at a theatre for 7:30. Right, I will chat to you whenever I see you soon. Love you lots, and if this is the end, thank you for watching. Goodbye.